What we do here is go back.
Words can encourage, they can also inform. But in today's social media world, words can also hurt.
Melanie Posey here tonight with a very personal look at the power of words.
Turmoil and the instability that is taking place within the Max Transit leadership. When my daughter asks me what my job is, I tell her, Mommy tells stories. It's what I've dedicated my life to for the last 20 years. I'm the interviewer, never the subject. Until one morning in late March, when I stumbled across this post on Facebook. A picture of me, my hair blowing in the wind. The caption, "She need to be fired." This expletive's had been expletive for years. The post alone stopped me cold. Reading the 200+ comments that followed, that brought me to tears, as I described to psychologist Dr. Josh Claypo.
So, you said you were shocked and you were hurt, but go a little beyond that.
I can't say I was angry. I wasn't mad. I was just like, why? What gives you the right to do this? Why do this? What is the benefit to you? The post called me a monkey, Chewbacca, and worse. From people I don't even know. Some I attend church with joining in. My daughter, they dragged her into it as well. A few days later, a second post popped up. This time, WBRC was tagged in it, so now my coworkers and my supervisors could see the whole thing. But I think what got me was, again, the piling on effect. And I think that's one of the problems with social media, is that people can be what I would phrase as cowards behind the keyboard. They feel that they can say whatever they want to say and it has no impact. So I just kind of dealt with it on my own for several days. I mean, I didn't tell anybody, I didn't talk about it because it's embarrassing. But then my stylist, Lisa Carter, reached out. The commenters had tagged her in the post too.
And I was like, oh my God, how can somebody actually do this to another person? You're not even realizing the words you put down there. What are you saying?
How did you know that this had sort of affected her?
She was hurt, she was sad, and she was a little bit more quieter. She wasn't really her same jolly, jumpy self like she is.
Of course, the news didn't stop because of the bullies, but for about a week, I would hear them in my head every day when getting ready for a live shot, or I'd hear them at church, in the mall, when I was with my daughter. And honestly, I became afraid. Are people going to comment? Are they going to continue to say stuff? You know, I mean, you just think about, is there going to be more?
We're going to change it up this time, get a little versatility.
But anyone who knows me knows my faith is foremost. It just took a little prayer to be reminded of how much I love me, that I am fearfully and wonderfully made regardless of what people say. I have been wanting to change my hair for several months, even before the comments, so I decided now was as good a time as any to do it, so I did. But it was strange. In the midst of it all, I got an epiphany, not about me, but about our children, my own child, and what they can be confronted with every day. And the aha moment was, so this is what kids are going through who are being bullied on Facebook, Snapchat, cyberbullied. So imagine our children who are still trying to figure out who they are, still trying to gain that confidence, yet they are faced with this same sort of bullying day in and day out. The life-changing consequences of bullying and what we can do to help is the focus of a story that I'm working on, guys, for Wednesday.
Yeah. Melanie, you said you weren't angry. I am. I'm furious. Yeah. I am furious.
Yeah, yeah.
But let's say they weren't all negative.
They were not all negative, and I think that's very important to point out. There were definitely some positive folks who commented on the post, had my back, so to speak. And in fact, ever since we started promoting this story this weekend, I have had, no joke, more than 50 people reach out to me with texts, with emails, with kind and uplifting words. And I certainly want to say thank you to all of those folks. You know, but we still wonder, why do people do this? Right. Why do they get joy out of doing this? And what can you do if you see it and you want to be helpful? How can you do this? 6:30 tonight, right after this newscast, Dr. Josh Claypo, is going to be joining us on the WBRC Facebook page for Facebook Live. Hope that you'll join us there.
You'll be back here on Wednesday as well as part
Back
2.
here on Wednesday, we'll hear from young people as well as the mother of a young lady who took her life due to bullying.
You said they had your back, we do too.
Yeah.
Bless you.
Sharon.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Wow. Wow. Hey guys, welcome back. Well, I saw this story, and this is a reporter in Birmingham, Alabama, and it just really touched me. I mean, and just like the reporter said, Melanie Posey said, I mean, if it makes a grown person sad. I mean, we're all human, and this is vicious. Just think how bad a child would take this. Sometimes they even take their own lives. I mean, you're talking about bullying on the internet, and why? I mean, why? She hadn't did anything to anyone. I mean, her hairstyle is her hairstyle. But it looks like internet bullying is here to stay. I mean, it's people who don't have a life and who I guess wasn't raised. Because if you had a good upbringing, you would be on the internet talking about someone's looks or videos or whatever. I mean, bullying is awful. And like I said, some children take their own life with this, and people think, oh, that's nothing. If people would think before they put things on internet, it would be a better, or if they made internet more I don't know what you'll say, but a better way to catch people who are leaving these. I mean, did you hear that? I mean, her church members were laughing at her and talking behind her back about her hair. Church members? I don't think I'll be going back to that church if I was her. Hypocrites. And people who probably be in her face every day, and they didn't know that she was going to find that. I tell you, I know. I would be heartbroken. You always say sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me. Nah, that's a lie. Words hurt. And people need to be accountable for what they put on social media. I think if they found a way to identify people who put insensitive things and on social media, I think that would stop. And hey, if it saves one life, that's it did a great justice. But I will, they said that they did a segment on children internet bullying, and even spoke with one woman whose child committed suicide over. So I will do a video on that also. But man, I tell you, if like I said, if all people would have respect for one another, I mean, it would be a better place. Because that was uncalled for. What do y'all think about this internet bullying? What I mean, ways that you can stop it. And all right, guys, let's have that discussion. Okay, thank you so much for watching my video. I hope you will like, share, and subscribe to my channel. And as always, in parting, be blessed, y'all.
What we do here is go back.